Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Lula Swan, age 73 of Holly Pond, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Holly Pond Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverend James Swan officiating burial in Sulphur Springs Cemetery. Holly Pond Funeral Home directing. Ms. Swan passed away on Tuesday at her home. Graveside services for James Lee Isbell, age 75 of Garden City, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Garden City Cemetery, with Vernon Alvis officiating. Moss Service is directing. Mr. Isbell passed away Tuesday at UAB Medical Center. Ms. Aline Edmondson, age 92 of Cullman, passed away. Cullman Heritage is in charge of those arrangements. And those are our obituaries brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Presents Today on 2, broadcasting on Charter Cable. We are broadcasting on the internet at channel2cullman.com, and you can of course see an archive of any of our previous programs on the same website. You can follow us on Twitter and on Facebook as well as on YouTube. Well, Toddy, the revolution starts in what, 2 hours?
2 hours, yeah, right about at 2 hours. We've got our learning communities performance this morning, and then we officially open tonight at 7. I'm very excited. We've had some great dress rehearsals, and I feel really confident.
Have you spent almost all day and night rehearsing this week?
Pretty much. The average, it's usually about 11 o'clock or midnight before we get out.
Plus you still have to go to school.
Yeah, we've got regular classes, got work, have family, sort of. We sort of have a family. They haven't seen much of me this week, I'm afraid.
Well, anyway, now the performance at 9 o'clock is not open to the public, right? That's just for students?
This one is for Wallace State students and faculty. Okay. And then we officially open tonight at 7, and that's open to the public at $7, $7 donation, and then student tickets are $5.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's start with the weather forecast for today. Our weather is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. The almanac, the weather almanac for the 24th of April in Cullman, Alabama. The average high temperature is 76. The average low is 53. And the record high on this date, 91 in 1960. The record low, 32 in 1910. Sunset today will be at 7:26 and sunrise tomorrow morning, 5 minutes after 6. There's the satellite picture, and rainy time in the Midwest and the Northwest. Matter of fact, I heard that in Minnesota, they're still expecting snow. Still expecting snow in Minnesota.
My goodness.
But our part of the country looks pretty good for the next couple of days. There you can see the satellite picture. Here's the forecast for today. Sunny and breezy, a high near 80 today.
That's going to feel good.
For tonight, a 70% chance of rain, a low around 59. Tomorrow, morning clouds, a breezy, then becoming partly sunny, a high tomorrow, 75. Saturday, sunny, a high of 82. Sunday, sunny, a high of 81. Look for some possible storm activity coming on Monday. Pay attention to that. 60% chance of rain, a high of 81. Tuesday, 77. Wednesday, down to 64. So we're going to go from 82 to 64 in a few days next week.
My goodness. I thought this was over.
The weather doesn't get boring, does it?
No, not in Alabama.
Well, let's see. Who's our Facebook friend of the day for today?
Looks like our Facebook friend is Shara Rulin Pruitt. and she likes Rock the South and Alabama football.
Okay.
We're going to be giving her that large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. She just has to drive by here and pick up that certificate.
All right, and let's talk about our guests for the day. Just walked in the door.
Our guest is the Pettus family, and they're going to be here talking about cystic fibrosis, the charity for cystic fibrosis, correct?
Fundraiser for cystic fibrosis, and we'll find out all the details from them here in just a little bit. George Spear is here with news and commentary right after this.
In the nation, we reward safe driving. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off every year of safe driving, which means you could save a lot of Benjamins. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Finders Keepers is a unique and fun shopping experience. Lovely antiques, collectibles, or vintage items, we have what you're looking for at Finders Keepers in downtown Coleman. Furniture, repurposed items, and treasures from the past. They all make the store a fun place to shop. Handmade baby and children's fashion accessories and even original art are offered by local artisans. It's truly a unique shopping experience. Finders Keepers.
And time for news and commentary on this Thursday morning. The week's getting away from us, and the month's almost gone. Well, unfortunately, they still haven't been able to locate 18-year-old Billy Ray Wren. This is his picture. Missing since Sunday, early Sunday morning, I guess it was. They did find, though, and they found his hat on the shore near where he had been fishing. So again, anyone knowing the whereabouts of Billy Ray Wren needs to call the Coleman Sheriff's Office. Also, more tempest in a teapot when it comes to local news. Bob Burns, who's the manager of the Coleman Airport, has been basically fired. There was a separation agreement that was written up by the city mayor and the county commissioner, the board, explaining a couple of months ago, or a few months ago, what his job description was. There was a disagreement between Bob and the board regarding his duties, and as a result, they've decided to turn him loose. There was, as I say, a separation agreement. Bob has not signed it yet, according to the Coleman Times. They have released a copy of it, Bob did, to the Coleman Times, and of course the city or the county is not going to talk about it until they get this resolved. So he was technically relieved of his duties yesterday. There's a board meeting this morning at the airport, so we'll just have to see how that plays out. The Storm Prediction Center up in Nashville has issued a possible severe weather alert, I should say, for Monday. The European model. Now, why is it the Europeans have a model and the Americans don't? I don't understand that. But you hear these meteorologists say that European model shows heavy storms moving through our area late Monday evening. So keep your heads up and keep watching for that. Also, if you're waiting for your tax refund, the average individual taxpayer can expect a federal tax refund in fewer than 21 days, according to the IRS website. If you're still waiting, if you haven't filed yet, you're in trouble. Residents of Fort Payne up there have lost one of their assisted living facilities. We see those. They're great places for people who maybe are in the beginning stages of dementia or have a situation where they can't make it to the store and grocery store themselves, and if you can afford it. The White House Assisted Living was closed down in Fort Payne, apparently the health department and others citing several infractions, including unlicensed staff members giving patients medication, the use of restraints, also failing to develop care plans for residents, and one resident having a bed sore. Boy, you just hate that. And with elderly folks, when they lay there all the time, you know, it's so easy to develop a bed sore. A cross-check of voter rolls in Virginia and Maryland turns up 44,000 people registered to vote in both states. A vote integrity group made that report yesterday. The Virginia Voters Alliance, also investigating other states too for that matter, they said that there were only like about 200 people voted twice. But if it only takes one vote, that's 199, that's unfair, right? Or 200 too many. They'll expand their search for duplicate voters in the District of Columbia, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, North Carolina, Tennessee, West Virginia, and Georgia, but no mention of Alabama. That's a little unnerving when you consider that, isn't it? Stay tuned, more Today on 2 after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Welcome back to Today on 2. This part of our program, we have some prizes. We had a couple of prizes to give away for today. We have the family barbecue package from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue at the Berlin Quick Stop, and a free haircut, courtesy of Hair by Loretta in the Kalos Salon. Those are the prizes for today. Let's look at our ads. We'll ask you a question, of course, about one of these ads, starting with Be Fit. They are a fitness facility in downtown Cullman, $50 a month, no long-term contract, and a personal trainer is provided.
Hair by Loretta says that hair is her passion. She does highlights, haircuts, manicures, pedicures, and waxing, and new clients get $5 off.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, where they have prom tuxedo rentals available. Of course, wedding tuxedos also. Come and see the latest in prom looks at Mr. Hicks Menswear.
And at Yates Chance Christian Bookstore, you can grab it, engrave it, and go. They're now doing engraving for wood and metal products. They personalize for wedding anniversaries, and they are great gifts for deacons and pastors.
The blizzard of the month at Dairy Queen is confetti cake. Oh, looks so good. That's the blizzard of the month at Dairy Queen.
And Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue is offering that family barbecue package, and it contains 1 pound of meat, 2 16-ounce sides, and 4 buns. It's located inside the Berlin Quick Stop, and you can get that for just $13.99.
Tires for less, more than just tires. They have Bridgestone and Firestone tires, but they do oil changes, minor engine repair, replace shocks and brakes. Tires for less on Highway 31 North.
And Coleman Pizza Hut, they offer $10 family size pasta on Tuesdays, a 50-cent wing Wednesday, and they every day have the all-you-can-eat lunch buffet from 11 to 2 for only $6.49.
Cotton State Barns, you can buy or rent to own carports, playsets, utility trailers, and storage buildings located on Highway 278 just west of the interstate. Cotton State Barns of Cullman.
And the Hanceville Drugstore is a blast from the past. They opened in 1925, and they are still serving ice cream treats from the original soda fountain. And they always have old-time friendly service. They're located at the corner of Commercial Street in Hanceville.
Earl's Body Shop, celebrating 50 years of serving you. They do towing, they do auto body repair, located on Highway 31 North, or check their website, earlsbodyshop.com. There we go with some of the merchant ads for today. Question for today is about Pizza Hut in Coleman. We would like to know, what is the cost of the lunch buffet? Put the price on the ad. What is the cost of the lunch buffet at Pizza Hut in Coleman? And our prize for today, the barbecue pack from Mad Dog Mike's Barbecue, and a free haircut from Hair by Loretta. 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. Go ahead and call in right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, I'm Mike Doss with Premier Bank in Coleman, and a lot of non-customers ask, what do I need to cash a check that's off of Premier Bank? And it's very simple. A valid driver's license or a pictured ID, a military ID, is sufficient. And as long as you've got a valid ID, it's a very quick transaction. And this is Mike with Money Matters.
Welcome back, and we're waiting for a phone call, 256-734-7399. You need to call in quickly. Again, what is the cost of the lunch buffet at Pizza Hut in Coleman? We're all out of time. We'll save that for another time.
So that means I get the prize, right? Because I know the answer.
We'll go to pizza for lunch. All
right? Yay! Woo!
Pizza Hut. Let's look at the rest of our merchant ads right now. Starting with It's My Party, balloons of all shapes and sizes, singing telegrams from Lulu the Gorilla, anything you need for any type of a party. It's My Party on 2nd Avenue Southeast.
Alabama Sunrooms and Awnings. They do sunrooms and screen rooms, patios and deck coverings, awnings, metal roofs, vinyl siding, garages and buildings, and they give free estimates. You can visit them on the web at builtrightawnings.com.
Deb's Bookstore is your hometown bookstore just down the road. Deb welcomes browsers. Books are always on sale. Deb's Bookstore on 3rd Street Southwest, across the street from the parking deck.
And Autotech is a TechNet professional auto service. They do major engine repairs such as transmission repair or brake repair. They do foreign and domestic auto repair, and they are located in Vinemont.
And fitness opportunities are available at the Wellness and Aquatic Center, the full fitness center with weights, cardio, and professional training. Lots of classes are available, Zumba, aerobic, and cycling classes at the Wellness and Aquatic Center.
Brown & Company Beverages is offering Coleman's best selection of beer, wine, and cider. They're located on Highway 157 Northwest in Coleman, right next to the Ford dealership. That's Brown & Company Beverages.
Hankey's Service Center, right across the street from the Coleman Shopping Center and the Exxon station. They do automotive repairs, they have new tires, and they will pump your gas.
Mullins Body Shop, you've counted on them for over 50 years, and you can count on them today. You can call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim at 256-734-1353. Jolly
Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. Call Holly Mullins to book your licensed inflatable today, or concession equipment, 256-620-5655. Jolly Time Rentals.
Grand Point Pharmacy is the original home of the Two Old Goats arthritis and fibromyalgia product line. They open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday, and they welcome third-party insurances. They're located on Highway 31 North.
And the Candle Garden has over 50 fragrances of hand-poured candles. Lots of gift items are available. Check out their new location right next to Moe's Barbecue, downtown Coleman, the Candle Garden. There we go with our merchant ads for today. Quick story about Deb's Bookstore.
Okay.
Somebody recommended a book for me yesterday, and they said, by the way, you can order it on Amazon. And I said, I bet I can get it quicker than that. I went to Deb's Bookstore, and she had the book in stock.
Of course she did.
Yeah.
Best bookstore in town, I'm telling you.
Why order online and have to wait a few days? In many cases, Deb's got the book for you. Okay, let's see. Birthday time. Who has a birthday for today?
Megan Bittner has a birthday today. So does Betty Allison and Christopher Edmondson. So happy birthday to all of you. And you will be registered for the drawing to win the ice cream cake from Dairy Queen tomorrow.
And coming up next, we are going to meet and talk to the Pettus family.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Finders Keepers is a unique and fun shopping experience. Lovely antiques, collectibles, or vintage items, we have what you're looking for at Finders Keepers in downtown Cullman. Furniture, repurposed items, and treasures from the past. They all make the store a fun place to shop. Handmade baby and children's fashion accessories and even original art are offered by local artisans. It's truly a unique shopping experience. Finders Keepers.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it, to feel it, to be in it, to be upon it, and to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
This is the Pettus family. We have Jessica, we have Joe, and sharp-looking young man there is Crew. And he's all hooked up to some kind of device. Now, he's been running around here, looks like just a normal young man.
Yep.
But Jessica, tell me, what in the world does you have him hooked up to?
This is the best. It helps him, it shakes the mucus out of his body to make it easier to cough it up out of his lungs.
Oh,
so,
wow.
yeah. And he does it twice a day for 20 minutes a day. He also has an inhaled breathing treatment he does, and he breathes in 3 different types of medicine twice a day.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Now, Joe, he has cystic fibrosis.
Yes.
How was this diagnosed?
Well, it started with him not gaining weight regular when he was an infant. So we took him to Children's and we ran all kinds of tests and everything came back, normal. And then they were kind of, he wants this cup. It was, they were kind of like, the only way we can, because he was passing all the sweat tests and everything that normally diagnoses it. And so we did a DNA test of his strand. What CF is it's a mutation in your genes that when your body produces a protein that eliminates the mucus within the cell, the protein is created differently so it doesn't adhere to the cellular wall exactly perfect every time, so they become sluggish and mucousy, and the mucus gets real bad, and it affects the whole body, but a lot of people primarily know it affects the lungs and the pancreas, but because those are the main areas that your lungs is the main area you get rid of mucus, so when it travels there, it just stays in a lot of patients. Crew has got a mild form of CF, thank God.
Now, is there any possible cure for this?
We hope so.
We hope so.
Right now, there's not, no. But the medicine has gotten a lot better, a lot better. In the last, 10 years, it's gotten better.
Yeah,
so.
in the 80s, the lifespan of a child with a full diagnosis cystic fibrosis was probably in the high teens, early 20s. Yeah. Now it's up into the 40s.
Okay.
So
mid-30s.
Mid-30s, 40s.
So this treatment, you said you do this twice a day. Is
morning and
this
night.
something that he's going to have to go through indefinitely?
Yes.
Yeah.
For the rest of his life, unless we change his genome.
Unless they do find a cure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
So you want us to run it? We can run it and shake it up. Shakes him up. He likes it. That's why he likes it.
I was going to say, how does Spring take to this?
Thank you, buddy.
Woo!
Turns him on, it'll shake him up.
Thank you.
So this is it.
So it's like a big vibrator.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
It literally just shakes it out of there.
Gee, could I get one of those?
Yeah. If you don't have one of these, you have to do manual PTs, and we'd have to beat him with our hands.
We had to do that for a while, but he hated it.
Yeah.
So he does better with the vest.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a fundraiser coming up that you wanted to talk about?
We have a fundraiser on May the 3rd. It's next Saturday. And it's at Depot Park, and we start at 9. There'll be craft vendors. There will be food, bands like Coleraine, and a lot of bands.
Overtones.
Yeah, overtones and stuff like that. And then we'll have inflatables for the kids and face painting. And it'll last till probably until dark. Around there. So, and all the proceeds go to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation for Team Crew. Yeah,
it's a good foundation. Over 90% of the money taken in goes directly to research.
Yeah.
Is this typical that infants are diagnosed with cystic fibrosis, or usually is it diagnosed later on?
Usually at infants, because you can, the newborn screen test in Alabama now does it, but since his were so rare, his genes, they test for like 31 of the mutations when they're born on the newborn heel prick, but he didn't have none of the 31 that they normally test for. So he has a lot more rare genes. It's not very common his genes aren't. So that's why we pray it's rare. I mean, it's going to be mild.
Yeah, each case is different because it's a gene thing. So
you never know.
He could be a combination.
Is this particular device expensive?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah. And it looks to me like it is adjustable, but he's going to outgrow it.
Yes,
it'll be expensive later on too. Yeah.
Well, we just have to get a new vest because these we just keep this.
The hoses will work.
Yeah, the hoses will work anytime, but we just have to buy a new, a bigger vest.
When he grows,
Okay, well, we're just about out of time. Remind us again about when and where for the fundraiser.
It's at May 3rd at Depot Park at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And it'll be fun for the kids and the whole family.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to meet you all.
Good to meet you.
Well, good to meet you. Thank
We'll
you
be
for
back
having
with
us.
more of Today on 2 right after this.
In the nation, we reward safe driving. Add vanishing deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off every year of safe driving, which means you could save a lot of Benjamins. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Finders Keepers is a unique and fun shopping experience. Lovely antiques, collectibles, or vintage items, we have what you're looking for at Finders Keepers in downtown Coleman. Furniture, repurposed items, and treasures from the past. They all make the store a fun place to shop. Handmade baby and children's fashion accessories and even original art are offered by local artisans. It's truly a unique shopping experience. Finders Keepers.
It's time for our community billboards that are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. And tonight, the Wallace State Fine and Performing Arts presents Revolution, and it's a celebration of the music of the Beatles. It'll be tonight through Saturday at 7 p.m. It's a $7 donation, general admission, and $5 for students, elementary school, high school, and children 5 and under are free. It'll be at the Betty Lee Haynes Theater. And the Powell's Coleman County and City Cleanup will be April 26th from 8 a.m. to noon. And they're just asking all citizens to pick up the roads around their homes as far as possible in each direction, and you can place this garbage with your weekly garbage, and they cannot take tires or paint or chemicals. For more information, you can contact Ashley Graves or Sherry Haney. And the April walking tours, there's only one left, and so it'll be at 10 a.m. this Saturday, and it is free. And the annual American Cancer Society Relay for Life of Coleman County event, it is the You're the Reason slideshow display. It'll return for the 2014 event on May 2nd and 3rd at the Coleman County Fairgrounds. And it's just giving the Coleman residents an opportunity to memorialize someone they know that has been affected by cancer, and you can share photos of these loved ones. They're asking for a $10 donation for each person you include in the slideshow. There's going to be different categories, and the slideshow will be displayed at the fairgrounds on the night of the relay. You can contact Gail Crutchfield at 865-323-4277 for more information. And the Coleman Strawberry Fest 5K and 10K run will be Saturday, May 10th at 8 a.m. at the Coleman Fest Hall. The 5K registration fee is $25 and the 10K is $30. For more information, you can contact Katie Free at 256-507-1533. And if you have a community billboard you'd like to share with us, you can email it to us at channel2coleman@gmail.com. You can call us at 256-734-7399 or be our friend on Facebook at Channel 2 Coleman.
The weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. It'll be a beautiful sunny day today, a little bit of a breeze, a high around 80. For tonight, 70% chance of rain, low of 59. Tomorrow, cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly sunny with a high of 75. That's our program for today. Go and see Revolution tonight, yes, 7 o'clock.
Tonight at 7. And we are also having, it's called the Abbey Road Sessions, and it's just some students. It's going to be a coffee house type atmosphere beginning at 6:30, and it's going to be out in the front lobby just doing some acoustic Beatles things that are not featured in the show.
Wow.
So get there early and hang out in the lobby to listen to Abbey Road.
All right, very good. That's our program for today. Thank you for watching Today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.